Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're going to be playing Ping Storm in preparation for Guttersnipe, which is a new downshift. So Guttersnipe is a 2/2 goblin, says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. So that's like a sort of a better Kessig Flame Breather, although Kessig Flame Breather says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage. Guttersnipe deals 2, but it's only for instants and sorceries. So it'd be only these cards. Although, what we're doing here now is we're going to be testing the deck without Guttersnipe, paying attention to see what's going on, and then see if maybe that'll be viable. It's just for fun. It's just a test. But in playing this a little bit, what I found is that this deck is pretty sweet because with all this card draw, you can basically draw your deck relatively quickly, which means that 4 of our creatures is not too bad since we can only play 4 of the Guttersnipe. And we're going to use 2 unearths for removal spells for our opponent. So if they have 2 removal spells in a turn, that's a bummer for us. But if they only have 1, we'll just get it back. We've got 10 draw spells. So we've got 8 draw 2s here. Ichor Wellspring is essentially a draw 2 because we're going to sacrifice it. Synthesizer is a draw 2. So we've got 16 draw 2s here. Faithless Looting is a draw 2 and discard 2. So we're going to be storming off, drawing our deck, drawing a bunch of lands. We're going to discard those lands to Faithless Looting. So Faithless Looting is a 1-mana draw 2. And you can flash it back for 3 to draw another 2, basically. So that's 8 cards from between the 2 Faithless Lootings. So these cards together, not including the Chromatic Stars here, obviously, are drawing 40 cards. That might be enough to actually draw our deck and win the game. We're playing 18 rituals because Guttersnipe cares about instants and sorceries, and we're just not going to play Faithless Looting, Lotus Petals. So we're playing 4 ritual, 4 Cabal ritual, 4 Rite of Flame, 2 Seething Songs. Essentially, I found that you need a lot of mana to continue to change your spells, and Lotus Petal is not providing a ton of mana, so we're just going to not play that. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. Let me know in the comments. We'll find out. In the sideboard, so we're playing the old Storm mana base of 6 of the depletion lands, 2 each of the Swamp and Mountain basics, and then 2 each of Great Furnace and Vault of Whispers. Sideboard, I'm playing 4 Pyroblasts for blue decks, 3 Weather Storms for red decks, 1 Reaping the Graves here, which is for interaction. So when they kill our 4 creatures, we can just get them all back. 2 Duress, this is for an opponent with Weather the Storm. 2 Flaring Pain for Prismatic Strands, and then 3 Breath Weapon here is specifically to clean up decks that are low to the ground, elves, whatever. I'm not really sure what this should be, and after the next set comes out, there's actually a 4 mana deal 3 to everything, so that's probably what we want to play in this specific deck, because that would be actually pretty good versus walls too. All right, that is the deck. If you're interested in supporting this content, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/calicais. Hit me up for the like and subscribe. If you want to rent the deck, check out Card Hoarder, and I'll see you in the matches. All right, we're here in round 1 versus Edo01. We're on the draw. I'm going to keep this. This is a little bit of a risk with the Flame Breathers in the opener. It looks like they may be on Affinity. That's correct. Okay. So we can play land, pass the turn. We can try for a turn 2 Flame Breather and then just see if we can get them, like ping them out a little bit over time. They would have to have a removal spell. And they play a Lembus. How are they going to scry? They went 1 bottom. Well, let's just play out the Flame Breather, pass the turn. See if they have a removal spell. They play a Chromatic Star, and a Spell Bomb, and a Spell Bomb. So I guess what I can do is go, I don't have any colored sources, so I'm going to go Dark Ritual, and then cast a Seething Song. That's another ping. This is turn 3, remember. We're going to go Kessig Flame Breather, cast Dark Ritual, Ichor Wellspring. We're just trying to get them a little bit of damage and then just draw a bunch. So this is going to draw a card. We get to Reckoner's Bargain the Ichor Wellspring and deal them 2 and Ancestral. It's not really Ancestral because it cost us 2. They're at 12. We can try for a Manamorphose. Put them to 10. Black, red. Guess Manamorphose again. All right, that puts them to 8. Black, red. Vault of Whispers. So we can go land and bargain the land, or we just don't do anything. I think I'm just going to play the Peatbog and pass the turn. Send 1, which is 7. Next turn we can play our land out and then Reckoner's Bargain our land, dealing them 2. Right now they're at 7. So they have to consider cracking the Lembas. They play a Krark Clan Shaman. Okay. They're going to sacrifice their board. Okay, well we have Unearth, Reckoner's Bargain. Okay. Oh no, the Unearth isn't going to work because of the Spell Bomb, huh? Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Well, they're at 7. Oh boy, they let it go. Unearth again? They're gonna... I don't think they really understand what the Spell Bomb does. Yeah, they're gonna crack the Spell Bomb. This time that was gonna work. Okay, they're at 6. I think I'm gonna pass. Don't really want to crack the land right now. Pretty silly. Okay, are they going to attack? They are going to attack. That Krark Clan Shaman is eating me. So if he goes for it again, we have to... That's annoying. Are you going to sacrifice 3 more permanents? Krark Clan Shaman. Let's, I guess, cast the Wellspring first. Find another Wellspring. So I guess I'm going to attack. Put them to 4. Right now I can deal them 1 damage with the Seasoning Song or 1 damage with the Reckoner's Bargain. Pass the turn. Okay, they play a land. They're going to swing, putting me to 14. Okay, can we take it? I don't really have anything for Affinity in my sideboard. Not at all. So they're sacrificing the Krark. So now I have choices basically. I think I'm just going to Reckoner's Bargain, the Wellspring, and put them to 3. We still have 2 Flame Breathers left in the deck, but no Unearths. Okay, draw 2. Nice. Okay, pass the turn. So if they tap out, we win. Let's try it. So we're gonna go Flame Breather. Okay. Cast Rite of Flame. Ha, yeah, nice. All right. We know that they're going to be playing Krarks, which is a problem. Maybe Reaping the Graves is better than one of the Unearths. Submit. That was a really strange way to actually go out in game 1. They're like, what the? Okay, so how's this gonna work? We have land into Wellspring, turn 2 Wellspring, right? Flame Breather in hand. No card draw though. I'm still gonna keep it. Okay, we have land into Chromatic Star. Opponent plays a land and a Wellspring. Okay, so we are going to play a land as well and play a Wellspring. So we're looking for rituals and card draw and a moment that they tap out and don't hold up a Hydroblast. But we can just continue cantripping until the point where it looks like we're gonna die. And then if it looks like we're gonna die, we'll try to go off. That is how you play Storm. Okay. I guess we can crack this for red right now. Maybe it's not worth it, because that's our only red source right now. Let's cast this Wellspring. Find a Cabal ritual. So we definitely need a Deadly Dispute. Our opponent has their own Deadly Dispute and goes to 9 cards. They tap for a Chromatic Star, 8 cards in hand. Plays another Chromatic Star. Okay, so that's 6 For 1 mana they can play. Now their Mirror Enforcers are free. 0 mana Mirror Enforcer. Okay, Flame Breather, huh? Correct for red. Play a Rite of Flame. It's going to resolve. Let's cast a Dark Ritual. Cast a Flame Breather. Looks like they're going to counter the Dark Ritual, huh? Cast a Flame Breather. We're trying to ping our opponent. Rite of Flame again. They have a removal spell. Okay. And we can go casting Flame Breather. Cast Unearth. Switch it to 18. They have a negate, it looks like. Okay, pass the turn. So we need to basically rip a Deadly Dispute. 3 cards in hand. They put us to 16. Okay. And they have a Hydroblast? No. Unexpected Fangs. Okay. Well, that's fine-ish. Let's pass the turn. It's a 4-turn clock, which is bad. But we can deal a ton of damage if we actually combo off. Come on. They're going to Deadly Dispute, so they're much likelier to have a removal spell now, or interaction. Mirror Enforcer is gigantic. Kill my thing. Sure. We go to 10. Land. Pass the turn. Pass again. So this is our last turn. And then we'll be dead. Unless we can make a creature or something. They have 3 cards in hand. Play a Wellspring. Okay. We find a Deadly Dispute. So we're going to lead on the Synthesizer. They have a Hydroblast. No. They're going to counter it. Negate. Okay. So they probably don't have another negate. I'm going to Cabal Ritual into a Deadly Dispute if I can. So this draws us 3 for 1 mana. Ancestral. Sandstone Needle. Morphos. Let's play a Wellspring. Guess Cabal Ritual again. Wellspring. Draw the card. We crack this for red. Metamorphose. So we're just trying to draw into basically anything. They're at 32. Chromatic Star. Crack this for red. We just didn't go off. Let's concede the game. So how are we going to manage them, huh? They played a lot of negates and removal spells. I guess we can afford to slow down maybe, take out the Seething Songs, bring in some Duresses, and then maybe a Weather the Storm, and then try to win the long term. Okay, let's do that. Submit the deck. I don't know. This is a full-on experiment. We're gonna mulligan. Boo. It's going to be difficult to be able to win when we mulligan to Infinity. We'll keep, put back, Rite of Flame, and a Rite of Flame. Kind of stinks to have both Rite of Flames on the bottom of the library. I'd rather have the Deadly Disputes around. Okay, so we're going to play a Sandstone Needle and pass. And then just try to work through building our mana, drawing cards. A Wellspring. There's a Dark Ritual. So I can go Dark Ritual, Deadly Dispute right now. I don't think that's absolutely necessary. See what they do. We play land, go. Okay, I'm going to pass the turn. So it's probably better to go Dark Ritual, Deadly Dispute there, but I didn't. And now our opponent's holding up negate. Let's see if they do anything. They're going to make no land drops and discard the hand size. Okay, that's pretty good for me. Land drop, pass. They're just sitting on a negate. Pass the turn. We could win the game with the Keswick Flame Breather potentially. We play a Chromatic Star and pass. I'm going to pass again. They are going to tap. They're going to crack the star for black. So they can't play negate right now. They could play Metallic Rebuke. Hydroblast maybe. I think end step I'm going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. See what they do. Go to 1,000,000 cards. We find a Reap in the Graves. Okay. Draw for turn. 9 cards in hand. So I guess I attempt to play the Kessig. I don't really want to discard the hand size. Let's play Flame Breather. See if they have a Hydroblast. They have a Hydroblast. Okay. Pass the turn. We play a Thoughtcast. Sure. 2 mana available. Are you going to play something? No. So we're just sitting. We're sitting around. We're going to cast our Wellspring. We have a Dark Ritual. Let's attempt to Dark Ritual. They're going to let that go. Deadly Dispute. To Wellspring. Draw a bunch of cards. Reckoner's Bargain. Okay. Is it worth trying to win right now? We have so many cards in hand. We're going to have to discard the hand size. We have the Reap in the Graves. Let's see what we can do. Let's cast this Cabal Ritual. They're going to allow it. Okay, Synthesizer. Land. Tap the land. Deadly Dispute. We're looking for another Kessig. There's one. Let's see what they have in their hand, I guess. Do that first. Okay, so they can play a Blue Blast here. So I'm going to get rid of this Galvanic. Play the Kessig Flame Breather. Play the Blue Blast. Double Counterspell is interesting. So now I can Reaping Bet the Graves. Dark Ritual. But they have 1 Blue Blast left in hand. 2 Counterspells. So I'm going to Manamorphose here. Go red, red. I kind of need more mana. Trying to think this one through. It's kind of tough. So I want to get the Kessigs back. I'm going to run out of mana. I can Synthesizer. I think I need to get the Kessigs back right now. So that would be Dark Ritual. And then that would expend all of my mana though. Let's just try to draw cards, I guess, and see what I see. Chromatic Star. Play the Star. So that's a colored source for next turn. Although now I can't actually, let's Manamorphose. Red, red. I'm going to start chaining a little bit. Reckoner's Bargain. This Chromatic Star. Draw a bunch of cards. Let's Reap in the Graves. And pass the turn. Do. Same targets. Okay. I think I'm going to discard the Faithless Looting. They have Blue Blast and 2 Counterspells. Plus a Wellspring and a Reckoner's Bargain. They kind of have to leave everything up. They can maybe leave up just Blue Blast and play the Wellspring. Yep, okay, that kind of makes sense. Now they have Counterspell plus Blue Blast. Plays a Mere Enforcer. It's annoying. Alright, Needle, pass the turn. Okay, they're getting in. I'm going to play on my lands and pass. Need to overwhelm them somehow. They have a Reckoner's Bargain to gain 7 life potentially off the Mere Enforcer if they find a black source. We know 4 of the cards in their hand now. So they found a black source. They can Reckoner's Bargain. Let's Reckoner's Bargain our Synthesizer. They're not going to counter. And I find a Wellspring. So I can Faithless Looting to discard these lands. Okay, I'll discard Needle. Discard land. Play the Needle. I have 8 cards in hand. Dark Ritual. They're going to counter the Dark Ritual. Okay. Let's just Dark Ritual again. Negate. Okay. We're getting hammered. Opponent is king of no fun. Now we have triple Flame Breather though. Okay. Cast a Flame Breather. It's dead. Cast a Flame Breather. It's dead. Okay, pass the turn. Opponent's going to get it to refill huge with the Reckoner's Bargain here. They're going to put us to 6. Bam. Okay, can we deal 27 damage? Oh geez. Probably not. Okay, now it's just 22 damage that we have to deal. 3 cards in hand. We discard. I mean, you're walking into some traps playing against Affinity regardless, right? Okay, Flame Breather. They just had it. Okay, let's try for the next match. I mean, we got them in game 1, and then they had Blue Blast, Counterspell, Counterspell, Blue Blast, Negate, Blue Blast. Like, okay, you got me. On to the next. Round 2, we only have 1 land, but I'm going to keep it anyway, because I like to live large. Because we have the Deadly Dispute in hand, if we draw Black Source, we have an Ancestral Recall, which is great. You could potentially Rite of Flame out the Reckless, or the Kessig, as well as Cycle the Unearth, potentially. Alright, it's Affinity again. Good times. Play the Chromatic Star. So we can actually go Rite of Flame, Crack for Black, Dark Ritual, Synthesizer, Dispute Synthesizer. Play the Synthesizer first. Find a land. So let's just jam the Kessig Flame Breather. Pressure them just like the last opponent. So they have to have a removal spell in hand. They don't have it right now. Plays a Thought Cast. Okay, so we're going to crack in for 1 at a minimum. Go black, draw card, Dark Ritual. So do I want to Deadly Dispute the Synthesizer or try to play the Wellspring? I think I'm going to dispute the Synthesizer. Okay, 1 mana, draw 3. We grab another, we get a Great Furnace off the top. I'll play my land, play a Kessig, and then I guess pass the turn because we need this as a black source. So we're going to attack. Yeah. Right now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7 damage. They kill it. Okay. Think of no fun. Affinity. All right. Black. Unearth this. Let's go for a Wellspring. You're at 16. Draw a card. Needle. Play a Chromatic Star. You're at 15. It's turn 5 for our opponent. We have 1 black source here, 2 black sources with the Morphos. Looks like they're going to do a Deadly Dispute on the Wellspring. I guess we probably should bring in Pyroblasts versus this deck because they're going to be bringing in 75 Hydroblasts. Maybe that's just the way that we need to run it. Okay, let's go Manamorphose, black-red, and then crack this one for black. Draw a card. Let's cast a Faithless Looting. See what we can draw. So we can discard 2 lands here, and then Morphos again. Could have also discarded the Rite of Flame to keep the black source around. Find a Synthesizer. Okay, okay. Come on. Faithless Looting again. Yikes. Well, we have to cast the Rite of Flame. We can try casting the Faithless Looting, or we can just try cracking the Synthesizer. Crack the Synthesizer. Find a Swamp. At least we can play that. And then I guess we just cast the Looting and put some cards in our graveyard. Put into the graveyard. What do we put in the graveyard, huh? We have a lot of red mana. So let's discard. So Rite of Flame right now is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's better than Dark Ritual. Sorry, Dark Rituals. That's the turn. Alright, they're at 9. We have a Looting in the graveyard. We're out of black mana though. We're currently at 20. Our opponent plays a Blood Fountain. Okay. Don't have it. We're looking for them to not have a Krark Clan Shaman and not have a Galvanic Blast. They already played one Galvanic. Here's the Krark Clan Shaman. Certainly frustrating. Interestingly, they got rid of the Spell Bomb, so if we find an Unearth, we can get our creature back. They're at 9. Okay, lead on Reckoner's Bargain to draw 3. Boom. That feels good at least. Draw 3. Okay, we found the Unearth, so let's play the Peat Bog and pass the turn. I don't think I want to play a Sandstone Needle next turn. I think I want to try to loot it away. Now, what are you going to do? They play a Kenku, so they're going to attack us for 7 now. Okay. Got me good. I'm at 7. Unearth. Kessig. Play Synthesizer. Push it to 8. Would we see Cabal Ritual? Okay, cast the Cabal Ritual. 7. People are just not prepared to face Storm nowadays. Okay, Red Flame. Let's cast the Chromatic Star. We have extra red mana, so I'm going to crack this for black. Convert red into black. See if I can loot. Deadly Dispute. Hello. So let's use a Deadly Dispute on the Synthesizer. They go to 4. We're drawing cards. We have the counterspell. They're going to Reckoner's Bargain to gain 7 life. Okay. No counterspell is good for me. More foes. And 2 more cards. Okay, so we find a Kessig. I think I'm just going to play out the Kessig Flame Breather. Cast a Manamorphose. Boom. Okay. Red, black. Easy. Easy decision. We're going to go Morphos again. So now we can loot away our lands. Red, black. Another Kessig Flame Breather. And then we can cast Looting. Okay. 1, 2. They take 3. If I find 2 spells, they're dead. Found the 2 spells. Okay. Discard these 2. We'll go Cabal Ritual. And we will Cabal Ritual our land. Bam. The classic game 1. We get there. Okay, so Pyroblasts, eh? Take out the Unearths and the Seething Songs for Reap in the Graves and double Pyro. Submit. My plan is to try and not draw the Kessig in the opener, but I want to draw my deck and then play my Kessig Flame Breather using my Pyroblast to actually make them resolve. Or make a lot of land drops and draw my deck. That's all I want to do. Easy. You know, you're playing with a deck that is basically an unknown, and trying to sideboard with that is just, who knows? Could be anything. I forgot to update the league. One sec. Okay, there we go. We're 0-1. Oh man, have to mulligan. We have lands and spells. We got a Pyroblast. I'm gonna keep this. What do I want the least? Honestly, the Pyroblast, I think. Sorry. I just want to draw cards. Okay, Needle go. Then game 2, well, not game 2. We're probably just going to play Ichor Wellspring and Chromatic Star. They're leaving up a Hydroblast, it looks like. Play the Wellspring to draw a card. Okay. We're looking for more lands. Chromatic Star. Pass. Looks like our land is not going to happen. Opponent is going to Deadly Dispute their Chromatic Star to draw some. They have a Spidery Swamp. I guess that's a spider, right? Looks like a spider to me. They didn't find a land drop. Yikes. They discarded Gear Seeker. Okay. I guess I'm going to use this land. Cast the Synthesizer. Let's see if they Hydroblast it. They did not. Cast Dark Ritual. I'm going to Deadly Dispute on the Synthesizer. Since I haven't made a land drop, and I have mana available. There's a land. So I can play that land. So if I Deadly Dispute now, I will have too many cards in hand. If I play the Kessig Flame Breather, in order to counter it, they have to use their treasure token, which would set them back quite a bit. So I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. That is, I think, fine. We'll find out. Now they have a land drop. Plays a Nile Spellbomb. And what are you going to do now? You're leaving up Counterspell or something. Let's play a Peat Bog and pass the turn. Like I said, we're trying to build up our mana by Deadly Disputing, drawing a bunch of stuff. Let's Deadly Dispute right now on the Wellspring. So this land is sketchy at the moment, but we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 mana available. Pass the turn. Let's play a land and pass the turn again. Okay, they cast a Thoughtcast. 1 mana available for our opponent. I'm going to try for Reckoner's Bargain on the Chromatic Star to draw another 3 cards. Okay, we find not that much. Pass the turn. This is a moment where if we find a double Kessig, we can probably win. Let's play Synthesizer. Find a Rite of Flame. I don't want to use my Sandstone Needle right now. Let's play Chromatic Star. Crack it for red. Okay, red. We get to draw off the Chromatic Star. Now we have a Pyroblast. Okay. Now I'm just looking for my Kessig. Synthesizer again. Another Rite of Flame. Guess we cast that. Let's Morphos. Still just black-red probably because we have all these Dark Rituals in hand. Suppose I'm gonna attempt a looting. Another Pyroblast and a Bargain. Let's discard land and a ritual. Dark Ritual. So Reckoner's Bargain on the Synthesizer. Puts us to 8 cards in hand. We're halfway through our deck now with 1 Flame Breather. But now I'm going to hold these Pyros. Our opponent's considering using some sort of Dispel or something. Okay, we get a Wellspring. Draw. Cast a Rite of Flame. Let's cast a Synthesizer. I can start pressuring them with some, okay, there's a Swamp. Play a Wellspring. Back to 7 cards in hand. Nothing else to do. Okay, let's pass the turn. I wonder if they have Hydroblast or if they have Galvanic. They tap and untap their blue mana. Play a land. Pattern. I could also just crack the Synthesizer right now. Maybe it's worth cracking it. Just to add to the board. Peat Bog. Darn. Okay, pass. Should probably have cracked it before I played my land. That was a leak. They're gonna Galvanic my creature. I think that's probably a win for me. Pass the turn. 6 cards in hand for our opponent. We're gonna crack the Synthesizer. Find a Chromatic Star. So I can just play that. Play the Chromatic Star. Do I want to do anything else? I could cast the Faithless Looting. Or I could just discard. I don't really want to discard anything. Let's go Cabal Ritual. Then play the Wellspring. Play Needle. 6 cards in hand. I think I'm gonna pass. Let's see if this Samurai can go the distance here. They're gonna cast down the Samurai. Okay. All my hopes and dreams are gone. They were resting on that 2/2. They're gonna Kenku. Okay. I think that's fine. That's not a very long clock, and if they attack with their creature, no, they're leaving up interaction. Okay. Like Chromatic Star. They're gonna Deadly Dispute their Kenku. Okay. They're currently at 23. Was that Deadly Dispute? It was a Reckoner's Bargain to put them to 23. Okay. We're going to run out of cards. We've used one Cabal Ritual. Let's Reckoner's Bargain the Wellspring. Draw a million billion cards. We're at 17 cards now. Draw for turn. Reckoner's Bargain. This is 9 cards in hand. Let's cast this Looting. I'm going to discard land and land. 9 cards in hand still, huh? Should we just try to go for it? I guess I have to try to go for it. Okay. Reckoner's Bargain. Wellspring. Okay, we found a Flame Breather. So the first thing I think I want to do is cast the Rite of Flame, because that's not an instant. I'm going to cast a Flame Breather. They have a Blue Blast, we have a Pyroblast. They have a Negate, we have a Pyroblast. Yet another Blue Blast. Okay. Our last Pyro is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so that's going to resolve. We also have Reaping the Graves. Okay, Cabal Ritual, I guess. Now we have to draw into our Reaping the Graves somehow. Red. Red. Deadly Dispute. Play the Wellspring. Play Flame Breather. Come on! Okay. Cabal Ritual. Can we do it? You're out of stuff. Deadly Dispute on the Wellspring. Draw another Deadly Dispute and Amorphos. The last card in our deck, I'm going to attempt a Deadly Dispute again on my land. Okay, now I find the Flame Breather. It's the Flame Breather. Okay, so I'm going to Metamorphose. Black, red. This is definitely difficult for me right now. I'm going to go black, red. There's the Reaping the Graves. Dark Ritual. Okay. Cabal Ritual. Yep. It's annoying. I guess that does get past what I was doing. Ugh! Come on! Reaping the Graves. One. Get back this one and this one. Man, the problem is that without Relay, I'm just going to F6 here. So they're going to go to 18. Then I can play 2 Flame Breathers. Then the next turn play another Flame Breather and attack. And then maybe try to win. I don't know if we're going to be able to win. This is kind of insane. We drew our entire deck and we lost because there's just so much interaction. Yep. Are you going to draw a card? You draw a card. We're going to play Flame Breather. And I could Morphos and play Flame Breather, Flame Breather. And then next turn go Looting. I guess I'm going to do it. Red, red. Play Flame Breather. And another one. Pass. I can play 3 spells, which puts them to 12. Or it's 12 damage. They draw a card. I don't think I can win. It looks like they're... Interestingly, I think that Reckoner's Bargain... Okay, they just... Come on, Affinity. Just stop. Stop it. Stop being Affinity. Okay, so Pyroblast didn't work out very well for us. Reaping the Graves didn't work out very well either. This is very difficult. Let's just go 2 to rest, 2 unearth, and try to jam fast. Just insane. Affinity is strong. Okay. Did we mulligan to 5? I think we did last turn. Last game, just mulligan to 5. I want to play against not Affinity, huh? Then they would be paired into Panza. Be like, no! I'm going to keep this. I'm going to put back the Ritual. Play a land, pass. This is a very sketchy hand. Our opponent mulligans to 5. That could be good. Maybe we'll rip a black source and then just duress their only card draw spell, and then they'll be dead. Land, pass the turn. Pass the turn again. They play a bridge. We draw Chromatic Star. Guess I play that. Pass the turn. Play a land. And a Wellspring. Do we draw land? No. I'm gonna go black. Did not draw land again. Let's duress them. I guess I take the Blue Blast. The deck just has so much interaction. It's like impossible to actually win versus. Okay, attempt Synthesizer, and then concede the game. Let's go to round 3. We're here in round 3 versus Jace MTG, who is a Jeskai Ephemerate player. Don't be fooled. It's Jeskai Ephemerate. Land go. We're just going to play out our creatures and see what happens. Not feeling too hot about this. It's control deck after control deck when we're trying to play out a storm. Okay. Waste their mana. They're holding up the 2 blue. They're going to brainstorm and cycle a Lorien Revealed. Now, of course, we don't actually have to do anything in the early game, but if they tap out, I probably want to get my Flame Breather down. They're going to evoke a Muldrifter. So I can just play 2 Kessigs right now. Boom and boom. That gets past Counterspell, so then they have to have removal. They're likely to have a removal spell for at least one of them. He's dead. Well played. They had a removal spell. Okay, now you're at 19. Fear me. I am a 1/3. Attack. Alright, take 1, pass a turn. Oh, this might just be the blue-red control deck. No, it is Jeskai, okay. Let's attempt to Morphos. See what we can draw. Probably not going to counter a Metamorphose. Black-red. Find a Cabal Ritual, which is not super helpful. Find a Rite of Flame. So I'm going to have Faithless Looting, because this can pitch one of the Rite of Flames, and then the other one will turn into a Dark Ritual. Let's just go ahead and get bottom both the Rite of Flames. Well, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to discard Rite of Flame and Cabal Ritual. Attack. Holding up this Reckoner's Bargain. I don't want to play it directly into a counterspell. So if they are not going to do anything, I think I'll just Reckoner's Bargain on their end step. You're at 15. Fear me. So in the last match, you saw that we got buried after we fought through all of their interaction. Okay, they're going to Dawnmare Cleric my Faithless Looting. Okay, no, they're going to gain life. Interesting. So let's go ahead and Reckoner's Bargain, eat a counterspell, put them at 16 again. A counterspell? What? I had no idea that was going to happen. Okay, draw a card. Let's Morphos. We're going to go black-red. So we have another Reckoner's Bargain. I guess I'm going to Rite of Flame. See what they do. Dark Ritual. Nothing. So we can beat a Spell Pierce, but not another. Another counterspell would be pretty frustrating, and they've got it. Look at that. Okay. So let's Reckoner's Bargain here. Draw 2. Okay, that wasn't very good. Cabal Ritual with looting. Still not very good. Wow. Faithless Looting again, I guess? Alright. That feels bad. Okay. You know what? This might just be not that good of a deck, and we're just going to have to move on. That would be fine. That is something that might happen. But we can't get stuck in our ways. Let's get rid of this Cabal Rituals and just bring in 4 Pyros. That was the plan the whole time. We just can't beat control. I might just go to the next match. Okay, we're on the play. Keep. Sketchy keep. We're looking for a land off the Great Furnace into the synthesizer, basically. Or off the top. Land, pass the turn. If our opponent preordains, I'm just going to pirate it. Pirate straight. They're going to hold up a Hydroblast. Synthesizer. Watch them Hydro it, and then I just concede. Alright, next game. I'm tired of it. Okay, we're going to make an attempt. Round 4 versus Clamigo. Who knows what they're on? Probably mono blue fairies, and then we'll just spiral out of control. Playing against only control decks. Land Gingerbrute. That's weird. Did not expect that. And if you can't tell, this is a Plains. It's just a grayscale Plains. Very weird. Okay, land, pass the turn. So it looks like they're on the Orzhov Ephemerate deck. Plays a lot of removal spells. We're going to get in for another 1. We find a land. I think I'm going to play out the Wellspring in case I draw a tap land. Did not. Play a mountain, pass the turn. So right now we can do a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3. Probably just going to bide my time here. They get in for 2. Are you going to play a spell? Ephemerate's the companion. You draw a card. You pick up their land. Okay. And this is where I'm going to go Rite of Flame, crack this. Let's see if we can win. Turn 3. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual again. 2 damage. Seething Song. Yep. Synthesizer. What do we got? Cabal Ritual. So let's Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Because we can crack the Synthesizer later if we need to. Find a Flame Breather. Play out the Flame Breather. Play a land. Tap this. Cabal Ritual. It's happening! Okay, star. Draw a card. They're 11. Red. Okay, draw a card. 3 and 3. Okay, let's Cabal Ritual. And get a creature. They're at 9. Find a Reckoner's Bargain. Okay, let's Reckoner's Bargain our land. Draw some cards. Oh man, Cabal Ritual. Can we do it? Can we do it? Wellspring? Turn 3? Can we do it? Synthesizer? Come on. Yes! All right. We did it. Can't believe that happened. So they're probably going to play, they can't play Weather the Storm. We just need to bide our time again. They could be playing something where Flaring Pain will matter, but I don't think they play Strands. Unearth is probably important. They probably have removal spells. We can play 2 Duresses for the removal spells, or we can just bring in a Reap into Graves and then a Hedge Flaring Pain, I guess. I can't believe we won on turn 3. We just went for it. Full speed ahead, baby. That was great. Keep. So this hand is a keep because we have 3 land drops. We have a ton of card draw. And let's see what happens. Land go. They play Basilica. Pick up their land. Land. Play a Wellspring. So our opponent cannot bring in Hydroblasts. They just can't. Dark Ritual into Paladin. I see you are a man of fun. Everyone's Dark Ritualing around here. So we have a ridiculously high amount of Deadly Disputes. I guess one thing we could do is play Flame Breather into Chromatic Star, they'd have to have a removal spell. They're saying they're going to kill us very quickly as well. Flame Breather, like Chromatic Star, put you to 19. Pass the turn. They're going to continue taking the initiative. They're going to forge up, attack us for 5. Next turn we take another 5 off the initiative. Our only hope is that they have 0 removal spells. 0. 0. That's the amount we want to see. 0. They had 1. Deadly Dispute. Okay, draw some cards. Find a Wellspring. Alright, pass the turn. So they hit us for 5, down to 15. Wham. They're leaving up a removal spell. Let's play out another star. I should have just waited. They really don't even have to play anything right now. They can just sit on their paladin. We got a 10. We attack for 5. So that's actually, no, it can't. It's not going to kill us because we have Reckoner's Bargain on the Wellspring to go to 7. They're playing a Scoured Barrens to gain a life. Okay. Let's play our Wellspring. Okay, next turn we're going to try to go for it. Right now we're going to crack our Chromatic Star and bargain the Wellspring. So we're going to go to 7 life. And they can kill us if they have... No, they can't kill us with that. Maybe they can go black. Draw a card. Cast Reckoner's Bargain on the Wellspring. Pass the turn. Dark Ritual, a looting, another Cabal Ritual. They are going to put us to 2, which is very close to dead. I guess I shouldn't pass. They play a Spirited Companion, so they can still have 2 removal spells here. We have so much mana. We have the ability to draw 6 cards, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe. 11. Okay. Tap everything. Lead on Cabal Ritual. Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star. Draw a card. Find a Chromatic Star. Okay, we find an Unearth, so we can unearth the Kessig. Cast a Rite of Flame. They cast an Unmake. So I can Deadly Dispute this right now. Or I can try to Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star. I think I'm just going to Cabal Ritual in response. And then taking 6 next turn. We've used 1 Reckoner's Bargain. Let's Reckoner's Bargain that doesn't gain us life, or it does not ping them now. Ooh, another Unearth. Fancy. Okay. And we do it. Come on, just someone let me cast my spells. Okay, Unearth. Casting Flame Breather. Cast his Looting. I don't think they have a 1 mana spell for this. Dark Ritual. Okay, so we've used both of our Unearths. Now the Unmake doesn't matter. I'm going to Dark Ritual my land here, just to get another ping in. And I guess I should also use my spells. So Ritual, okay, Ritual, 14, Morphos, red, red. Let's Morphos again. We're going to go black, red, since I have the Rite of Flame. Let's just let that resolve. Draw 2, discard 2. This one and this one. Cast a Synthesizer. Another Kessig, baby! Okay. Rite of Flame. Cabal Ritual. Okay. Cast the Chromatic Star. Let's crack it for black, or red. Can we do it? They're at 8. Okay. Now they're at 7. We're looking for a Deadly Dispute or a Reckoner's Bargain. Find a Dark Ritual. Find a Chromatic Star. Cabal Ritual. You're at 6. Star. Bam. Crack it for red. Okay, red. We're just drawing as much as possible so that we can maximize this Faithless Looting. Okay, let's loot. There's 4. Is that it? I think so. Jeskai Flame Breather, Dark Ritual, and Reaping the Graves. Come back. I can't cast it. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. That isn't fine. Ugh. I can't believe that. Because we didn't Deadly Dispute our Jeskai Flame Breather, we can't cast the Reaping the Graves. Wow. Okay. Bummer. What are they gonna get? They can Dominator Cleric to gain some life. Dang it! We were so close. Wow, that was such a mistake. Ah, man, bummer. I didn't consider that. No targets. So Flaring Pain didn't matter, right? Let's bring the Duress in. Bring in the Duresses. Wow, that was sucky. I can't believe it. Yes, we would like to play first. Keep, I guess. Is there anything that we wanted to rest on turn 1? I don't think so. It's the turn. Although they could have Dark Ritual into their initiative again. That's really what got us. Dark Ritual initiative. It's the turn. They might actually just like get after us with the Duress. Just pass. Please don't Duress me. Don't Duress me. I have a response Duress. Probably takes the synthesizer here. And in that case we just delete Dark Ritual, Chromatic Star, Deadly Dispute Duress. Can't believe they got a Gingerbread Haste, wreck us, unblockable. That was very unfortunate. Okay. Dark Ritual, play the Chromatic Star, Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star, draw some cards. Faithless Looting, and a Jeskai Flame Breather. I'm gonna play. This is sketchy right now. I can play the Flame Breather and Duress them. Let's Duress you. Duress, Ephemerate, Unmake. Take the Unmake. So now they have Duress, Paladin, Ephemerate. They're going to pay for. Make their guy unblockable. Duress me. Whatever. I don't take the Metamorphosis, I guess. What do they take? Dark Ritual? Right. I'm not sure that matters that much. They're going to attack. They can replay their planes. There's a Spirited Companion. Okay. To attack. We're at 17. They've got Ephemerate in hand and the planes. I don't know why they're not playing the planes. They play another Orzhov Basilica, pick up their Scoured Barons. So I can get in for 1 here. I'm going to attack. I'm going to play Chromatic Star. You can see that the depletion lands are biting us pretty badly here. Let's Reckoner's Bargain this Chromatic Star. Find a Cabal Ritual. Land. Once again, we have 9 cards in the graveyard. They're going to play out their Paladin right now, most likely. They have a tap land and then these 3 cards. That's 5, so they have 1 unknown that they just drew. Here's the Goliath Paladin. Sure. Grab a swamp. So now we can no longer attack. I guess I'm going to Rite of Flame first. Somehow, maybe I can win. I'm going to Metamorphose for black-red on a swamp. Attempt to cast Faithless Looting. And discard the Unearth. Okay, actually we can discard the Looting swamp. We can Cabal Ritual. Okay, Deadly Dispute, Flame Breather. Unearth the Flame Breather. Red of Flame, they're at 11. Reckoner's Bargain the Treasure Token. Draw some cards. Morphos for black-red. Okay, black-red. We're looking for rituals. Another Unearth. Chromatic Star. Let's Reckoner's Bargain the Chromatic Star. Find a synthesizer, double Morphos. Okay, they're at 7, so they're not dead, we're not dead, but we're pretty close to dead. All right, you know what? Gotta keep trying. Gotta keep trying. Okay. Really, not an easy day playing against all these things when you don't have galvanic relay. It looks like playing this like chain combo is definitely not as good as playing the Vinestorm shell. So we learned that. This is a learning experience. We're gonna go 05 for the learning. They're gonna trap us. How could we win here? We find a basic, we Morphos into Dark Ritual. We did not get there. I guess we can synthesize her into a basic somehow. And then we're gonna concede. One more. Round 5 versus Carb, so it's gonna be a battle. Guess we're keeping this. And play a land and pass the turn. They're playing an Epicure, so we can't really just jam our creatures out. I guess we just play it and then they're gonna eat it. Play an Epicure of their own. Another Epicure, I mean. So we play a land. Let's try Faithless Looting, because we can discard the other looting. So let's discard Looting and Vault of Whispers. Play land, play out our second Kessig, and then I'm gonna attack. Put them to 18. Man, we didn't know how good it was when we had relay. It was so good. Unbelievable. Okay, they play a synthesizer. Just gonna F6 here. And then they'll land. Alright, and let's see if they just kill both my flame breathers and just murder me up. Plays a Kessig, huh? So I guess we just go Morphos into looting. Deal them 4 damage. They could Fire Blast one of my creatures. Seems unlikely that would be the play though. Okay, they just let us untap here. So I suppose we attempt to do some stuff. We're gonna go Rite of Flame. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Ritual. And then we're gonna Metamorphose to start it out. Black red. So we just Rite of Flame again. And then bargain our land, since that's why we're playing the artifact lands. They're at 8. Okay, we play the Flame Breather. Cabal Ritual. Okay, and then we're just looting twice. And that is it. Boom. Discard my hand. And you're dead. That was weird. People just don't see it coming in game 1. So many game 1 wins. Look at this. Win, win, win. Going back. Oh man. Okay, Weather the Storm's coming in. Take the Seething Songs out. Seems like we might need to Breath Weapon them. I don't know. They look like they're a go-wide version of the deck. Let's cut one more thing. One looting, I suppose. Submit. Okay, I'm going to keep this one. We have a Weather the Storm. Can deadly dispute the Vault of Whispers to get the Weather the Storm going. We also have our Synthesizer. See what our opponent does. Okay. Opponent leads on a Swift Spear. Peatbog, go. Relic of Progenitus, okay. That doesn't do that much. Get in. Land. Pass the turn. They play a Forge Chanter. Looks like they're going to pass. So I thought they were on a go wide deck, and it looks like they're not, which I'm glad I didn't accidentally do anything about that. So I think I should pass. If they're going to kill me, I can Morphos into Weather the Storm. If they're not going to kill me, I can Rite a Flame into Synthesizer, dispute the Synthesizer, play a bunch of spells, Weather the Storm, and then try to live from there. Okay, runs resolve. That means that we're going to get hit for 4 damage. Seems they may be scared to tap out at this point though, because of wanting to use the relic. If they have a land, they can try to smash my creature, my land. They play a land, so they can smash on the next turn, huh? Okay, that's 5 damage. So we can weather. Let's just pass. Take the 5. We're gonna go Dark Ritual into Rite of Flame. They're gonna relic my Dark Ritual away. Sorry about the league updates. I've been getting used to this text thing and haven't been doing a good job with it yet so far. Synthesizer. Sure, they get rid of the Dark Ritual. Okay, we're gonna deadly dispute the Synthesizer. Find a Weather the Storm. Okay. So now we can. There's 3 in the graveyard. Can Cabal Ritual first, I guess. I don't think we're gonna have enough to really go off. Let's see. Land. Tap this. Probably should not have played that land out. Green, red. Orthos, black, red. Go red, red. Another synthesizer. Okay, I'll play the synthesizer then. Another Rite of Flame. 6. Reckoner's Bargain. Wait. Let's just Morphos. Go green, green. Cabal Ritual. Reckoner's Bargain. Synthesizer. Find another thing to bargain. Play a star. We can deadly dispute the star. This leaves up enough mana to cast Reckoner's Bargain on their turn. Find another Rite of Flame. We're just going to gain a million billion life at this point. Okay, gain a million life. Weather Storm. Weather Storm. That's the turn. Wow. We're at 99. So they can smash the Smithereens, one of my lands, and then I can just Reckoner's Bargain it away. Here comes the smash on my land. Reckoner's Bargain in response. Bargain the land. Alright. So we're going to draw up to 8 cards. See if they crack the relic. They do crack the relic. Okay. There's another relic. They get in for a lot. 3 cards in hand. Okay. Play out the Wellspring. Let's pass the turn. They crack their Autonomous Furnace. So if they only have 1 mana open, I can play the Kessig Flame Breather. They're going to bolt us. Okay. Pass. They're leaving a mana open. Let's play the Kessig. Play Rite of Flame. That deals them 1. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually deal enough damage to kill them. I'm going to cast the Synthesizer. So the Synthesizer is a sorcery seed spell, which is why you want to do that. They're going to exile the Relic, or the Peat Bog. So this is a good spot for me to be able to use my Unearth. Synthesizer. So I cast Kessig, Unearth the other Kessig, and it's your turn. Once again. So we have... okay. Kills my creature. Kills my other creature. It's kind of hard to win against the burn deck when you're trying to keep this Flame Breather on the ground. Fire Blast my other Kessig. Okay. 0 cards in hand. We crack their Autonomous Furnace. So we're going to draw. We're at 9 infinite life still. Land. Let's deadly dispute the Wellspring. They're going to get rid of a card. And find another Unearth. Yes, we pass. So really, I think what we want to do is play out our lands. Wait till they have just 1 mana open or 1 card in hand. Go for the Unearth, and then they will have to respond by cracking this, and then we go off. somehow. Peat bog. We can actually use the synthesizer here. Shouldn't have played the peat bog then. But it is a win condition. Another Keswick. Ah, geesh. Okay, I'm going to attempt to unearth first. That way I have to crack the relic. Is that my second unearth? I think it was. We only have one more Keswick Flame Breather left on the deck. It's so funny how everybody just brings in relics. It's like not even that good of a strategy against us, but we just die to the relic regardless. They cast a Reckless Impulse. Find Mountain Swift Spear. So the Swift Spear comes down. No blocks, I guess. We're at 69. Do we need to block? It's going to bolt the Keswick right now. Fire Blast the Keswick. I'm going to play the Wellspring, even though that's going to miss one damage from the Flame Breather. I want to see if I can draw into a way to chain off. Looks like I might be able to. Let's pass the turn and attack. Now you are at 15. So I can put you to 12. Okay, they're tapping out to cast a Smash to Smithereens. Fine. No blocks. Tap, 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 tap. Play the Kessig. Then Dark Ritual. If they have another Fire Blast, I'll be very sad. Dark Ritual. I mean, we still have to draw our deck here. It's the Cabal Ritual. This is our last Fire Breather, or Flame Breather, so it doesn't particularly matter about holding spells. Just do stuff. Reckoner's Bargain. Can we draw our deck? This is a draw 3 here. Okay. That's a good start. Deadly Dispute the Samurai. They're at 10. Wellspring. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 5 more spells. We didn't get there. Should probably play everything out. I'm just going to save and go green. He said, I hate your decks. I said, do you want to concede? I told him that I would concede to him to give him the 50 play points. What's left in your hand, my friend? He says, no, I do not concede. Okay. Synthesizer. We're at 7. We need another Reckoner's Bargain. Okay, that's a land. It's not a bolt. Another Synthesizer in hand. 0 cards in hand for carves. What does he find? A mountain. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. The stress. Attacking with most things, but not everything. And these are all 3Xs. So we just take it. They're currently at 5. Do I have any lootings? I think I have a looting, right? 1 looting in the deck. Okay, pass the turn. I could attack. In case he doesn't block. Oh, he blocked. Smart. Smart. They have to completely whiff. They got 1 draw step. We're waiting for them to draw their card. They're sitting in upkeep, making us sweat. Is there any way for us to win if we get wrecked here? Okay, Synthesizer. Finds Dwarven. Plays a land. Can't play their Dwarven Duder. Now they can attack with everything because they have a... Come on! No! Pass the turn again. So they have 2 draw steps to find a Lightning Bolt. Find a Ren's Resolve, so they have another 2 draw steps. Flame Breather and a Mountain. We have 1 more draw step to find... Let's see, we've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 1 Reckoner's Bargain left in the deck. Dark Ritual. Okay. Cast this Wellspring. That's 2 damage. They're at 4. They're at 5, but they're really at 4. Okay, Dark Ritual. Okay, 4. Reckoner's Bargain. Draw 3. Put you to 3. Come on, come on. Manamorphose. Whispers, Vault of Whispers. We're going to Morphose. Like red. We're going red, red. And we got it. Okay, so Synthesizer. Cabal Ritual. And if you don't know, if you go to the league here, view prizes, you don't get anything for no win, for only 1 win, so we have to concede. We're going to be the good guys. Moral victory. We got there. We finally win. Somehow we win versus mono red. All right, GG's. Now I have to concede the match. So as you can see, we won game 1, game 1, game 1, and game 1. Comes out hot with surprise, but then you get ranched. We got murdered by Affinity twice. Jeskai Ephemerate was basically impossible, and then we just completely whiffed in game 2 versus Clamigo. Somehow we beat Mono Red Burn, but that was a surprise to me. So let's go back to the list. If you're interested in playing this, I'm not really sure what was wrong or how to play it better, but it was interesting. I had fun, and there were definitely some sweet moments in that league. So if you stuck around, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.